we had this one done, I had to add some pieces into it, like right here. I added, and let's see, where else? I had to add more here, and then, let me see, right in here I had to do different right in here. But however, everything turned out beautiful. Alright, let's see if we can't work on another one. I want to try to make a 4 like that so that we can make a decent sized quilt. I have a whole bunch of them here. Alrighty, let's get started on another one. Yeah, and I want to try to make it just as big as this one, so we can start sewing them together. So now, throw that over here. Now, I gotta kind of like move things around so I can put everything, because I'm going to have this to go through these things here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start over here, and I'm going to put one of these there and there. Yeah. Now, let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. Okay, I don't want that one or that one. We're gonna go on down. Man, this is old. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, I have this and this on both sides. So, but let's go ahead and continue on, and let's see what we can do. How about this one? I'm going to put it right here. There we go. And I'm just going to keep on the, ooh, an aeroplane. Let's start with this one. Right here. I can always trim down the sides if I got to on the aeroplane. Okay, there's that one. Alright, I want a different color. Alright, here I have some more aeroplanes, and I really don't want them right now. I don't need all of them. And here's a red aeroplane. Here's some more birds. Yeah. Alright, let's throw another bird in there. Oh, no. Ooh, let's throw that in there. Yeah, let's throw that one in there. Alright, down here at the bottom. Yeah. Now, if we put all of them together, then we can start over here on the sides. So we have our bigger blocks. So, now, let's get these bigger blocks out of the way. And in that way, we can play. I wonder if I can put a bird on the side here. Ooh, wait, no, no. Not unless we go this way. And we put this one here. And now we got right here in the middle. I think we're on something. I do believe we are. Alright, now let's see what we can do about finding some smaller pieces to go around it. And I'll probably end up trying to do something. Let's take one of these. I need to iron this one. It looks kind of rough. So that's what I'm doing. I wonder if I put 2 of these in here. If I have to trim off the this one, I can, but I don't think I can put 2 in there. Don't think I can. I think I'll have to go with something smaller. So let's see what we have next. Bet I got a bunch of these that looks like this. Let's see what we can do. Alright, yeah, I think we can go right there. And there's another one. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Put one right there. That's not the same kind. There we go, there's one. I like that one, it's pretty. Well, if I can get my fingers on it, and it can go right here. So this right here will move down because these are longer. Okay. Yep, we can handle that. Alright, I need to iron this one. It's not exactly right. And I'm trying to make it right. Why in the world are you wanting to? I hate it when they do that. Alright, but I got it. Alright, let's see what else we got here. We got this side and that side. Man, what we got here? I wonder if there's any way I could put these in there somewhere. Like right here. These has got deers on it. And then we have this one. Ooh, wouldn't it be great? I can cut off some of the top and we put that one right there. Yeah. And then we have this one that goes on the side, which we can do this, scoot this one over, and scoot this over. Yeah, I can cut some of that off there if I have to. And that one. I like these kind of quilts, you know. I think they work out pretty good. Ooh, here's a smaller one, like one we had on the other one. So, we'll put it right here. And then we have another one of these. And it will be too much over here. I don't want to do that. It don't have to be all in the same. Let's move that one down. I wish it went this, the one that's over here on the, oh, it'd be on the left. I can only hate. Oh. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. I don't know. I don't know how well this will work. Well, we have.
You get to this side right here.
See what we can do. No, no. Okay, we'll put that one. Now, let's see what we've got in here. I don't see nothing here. Alright. I don't know. I don't think so. It really don't equal up to it at all. No. So, okay. What I think I'm going to do with this is move all this out of the way. And I'm going to take one like this, and I'm going to cut it down the middle so that we'll have one go on one side and one go on the other. Alright. Alright, let me try to get you to turn around here a little bit. Alright. So I've got this one laying on my bottom line, and got my ruler here. We're going to lay it down right here on it, like that, and cut her down the middle. Alright, let's see what we got here. Got one here and one over here. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got a different block. Alrighty. Now, I don't know how much you can see. The dogs will let me look. Yeah, you can see it pretty good. Alrighty. Now, let's see what we got here. I'm going to take and let's see if this right here will go in the middle. Up here. Yeah, but I can't get to it right now. I don't feel like climbing. If you don't feel like doing it, best not to. Alright. We have little pieces here. I got a couple more of them, but I'm not going to mess with them. What we got there? Let's see what we can do about putting this one on. Alright, we can put that one there. There we go. Alright, and we still got over here. But I don't want to keep. Let's see. See what we got here. And fill in that area. Now we can go with these. We can fill it up with these. So we can't get two of these. Alright. That will work right there. That fills that hole. Now we've got, I'm going to start with this right here little hole. See what we can find to go there. I don't want that one. This one might end up fitting there. Oh, but it does. Oh, I'm shocked. Yes. Now I got this one, and let's see what we can do about doing that. Okay, here is a part mark. I want to level up the side here because it is most indefinitely not right. Alright. Alright. That right there fills that area up. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's try to get this one. Trying to figure it out. Now I have, there it is. One that's got 3 on it right here. Yeah, yes. There we go. We got that one. Now, we got down here at the end. And I think that we could put a 9 patch. No. Probably, yep, 2 4 patches here. Which will cut off a little bit of the deer. Which I'm not too worried about it. And then we have this one. And from the looks of it, we're going to want to put a little bit of strip either right there or right in the middle of it. Alright. I want to move these just in case anything falls or fall on the floor and not in garbage. So I have a little strip right there. They have a nose. Let's go back to this one. Yep, this right here little strip will work. I can cut it off after I sew it on. Alright. Let's go back at the top now, because that's where we are at now. Alright, now we're at the top up there, and I think that we can find a little bit of this to throw up there. I don't know how much I'm going to need. Ugh. Man, me and Rick made a steak, and it turned out gorgeous, and it was delicious. Alright, I have my finger here. Chop it, make sure it's a little bit bigger than what we need so we can trim it down. Oh yeah. Let's rip that one. And we can trim them down as we need them. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I can trim this down. Yeah, I have to trim it down. So I probably want to turn these two around right here. And then that way we can trim this off. And according to this and this, I'm going to want a strip across there. So instead of doing all that, this right here can be pulled down some. And straighten it up. Okay, why is it not evening out? Which really it should, because these blocks are the same as the blocks over here. Let's see what we can do here. That works for that. I'm up too high right there. That's the reason why. Alright. Now I have Okay, I got a little piece here and over here. Let's see what we can do. Alright, these are too big. Those are the same. Alright, what about this? Alright, I can put these two little pieces right here in there. And take that off. And we can put that one in there. Alright, anywhere else? Alright, I've got a strip from here over to here. It's a real skinny strip. Nope, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Ooh, this right here almost works. But it don't. Because I would have cut it down. That ain't gonna work. Alrighty, what about this? I can always trim it down as it needs it. So, we're going to cut it. Even though it's too big, we can cut it down. Alright, now I have one more piece I want to put right here because we'll need it there. And I want to go with a different color. Okay, well, if this right here will work, why not use it? Alright. Let me see. For some reason, this right here has 911 written on it. And I don't know why. But it's there. I'm not going to worry about it. Alright. Now, I hope that this right here will work. I think it looks pretty good. I'll probably have to do a little bit as I go to fill in the blanks and all. But I think that looks pretty good. And I think we'll start sewing it down now. Alright. Alright, come on, y'all move. And Rick made steaks, so I said, you know, I think I'm going to give them the bowl and let them lick all those good juices off, all that grease. Grease is good for their skin, and they have been itching like crazy. I wish they would let me put stuff in their ears for ear mites, but Pretty Boy will not let us do it. But I think this works out good that they get to share. I'm glad they share. It makes me so happy. But now, I gotta add a lot of soap to it and wash it. Oh well, we did it. Alrighty, I was looking at the video, and I'm not happy with this right here. So, I want to change that, because I don't like it. So, what I think I'm going to do is take this one and move it over here. Just take it and, nope. Yeah. No, that's not going to like, I'm not going to like that either. Alright, we're going to leave that. Maybe I need to do this one. Alright, let's put all this back here. Oh, no. We are going to have to go here. Put these back on. If we can remember how we had it. Okay, this one right here. Put right there. And then this one. And this right here. I don't know. Now we got a big one here. Alright. We'll come back to that one. Let's work on the last roll. And I think maybe that may be what I want to do. We'll take this one and scoot it over here. Okay. And now we can put the two of these right down in here. Alright, now, when we go to sew this down, we're going to have more that we're going to want to change around. I mean, that's just part of it. Alright, I can put this here and chop it down, which that's what I'm going to do right here. Alrighty, where's my level at? There it is. Okay, now, let's see what I can do. I think this one right here is the one. If not, it still needs to be leveled out. So, we'll level that one out. Nope. Okay, I got this one here a little bit bigger so I can trim it down. That's the reason why it's like it is. Okay, we can handle that. Alright, now I got this other one right here on the left, right there. You don't need to go out. No. Alright, let's see what we can do to find something to go there. No, that's not. No. Let's see. I think this might. Oh, I got a piece here. Where did it come from? I don't see where it come from. Oh, let's see what we can do here. Alright. Let's take that off. Let's put that one there. That will work. Now, I got a little bitty string right in here. So we're going to have to do that. I want this right here to fit down in there. Yeah, nope. Nope. Ah. So, is that one white? Okay. These two are the same. So, we can trim this down if we need to. Take that piece off, crash it. Come on. There we go. Alright. Cut this one down. And put it right here. So now that will give us, it looks like it will work. It looks like it. So, now, I think I like it better this way. So, I think that looks pretty good. Alright, the next video, what we're going to do is we're going to sew it down so that way you can see what needs to be done and where it needs to be done at. So I can see right here that I may have to add a strip here and over here on the other side to make it even. But we want to try to make sure it gets to like to this one. So we'll see you all the next one so we can work on that.